Well, hello there. So I'm continuing on part 2 on the subject you are sick of problems. Okay? Okay, so in talking about problems, right? Okay, so let's say you have a lack of love in your life. So you go out and you seek anybody that will give you attention and give you love, even if it's false love. You going to seek out that, okay, because you're so desperate that you're just gonna take anything. Well, that might give you problem 50, which means that you're gonna have 50 problems when you get that. You should really consider, there's lots of people around you that may give you love, all right? It may not be personal, like from a relationship, but definitely love. Like you can get love from your dog, you can get love from your cat. One thing about a dog or a cat, they'll hug you and lick you and love you unconditionally. That's all they want to do, is just please you and let you know that they're there and they want some love back. Yeah, an animal can fulfill that. I never understood years ago why people were so in love and attached to animals, but I get it now, because they give love unconditional, and that's what we need, right? Okay, so oh, by the way, I have my notes, okay? If a problem is bigger than you, what do? Well, this is what I do. I turn that over to the Lord, because if I can't figure out how to solve it, if I can't figure out how to make changes to make it go away or make it better, I can't do nothing else but pray that gets resolved, okay? So that's what I do. But you can write and let me know what you do when a problem is bigger than you. And when I say bigger than you, it may be so mentally draining until you just feel like you're at the end of your ropes, and you say, oh my goodness, what should I do? You've got to at least, if nothing else, you've got to at least decide that you're not going to let that problem take you out, but maybe you'll think about it a while, and then you're going to come back to it. That way you can give yourself a mental break from it and come back with a fresher mind, okay? Let's face it, these things are going to come up, and we have to figure out how to solve them without having them taking us down, okay? You can solve problems that are bigger than you, but sometimes it takes time. It may not be at that time that you can make the changes happen. Maybe it needs some time, and then you'll be able to resolve the problem, all right? Okay, so let's say the problem you have is somebody that's close to you or in your house that you have a lack of trust for them. You can't trust them. You can't trust anything they say. You can't trust anything they do. You worry about hiding your pocketbook or your wallet, or you can't send them to the store with $10. They'll swear to goodness that whatever you sent them to the store for cost that whole amount, and they lost the receipt. Oh yeah, they lost the receipt, okay? Come on now, are you serious? Or let's see another one. Oh yeah, you can't trust them because they'll cheat on you, or You can't trust them because they're liars. Oh, let's talk about the liars, the liars, the liars. You know, a liar is a person that if you ask them a question, you cannot get a straight answer from them. You cannot. You know, they will tell you everything under the sun, and when they finish, you trying to figure out whether your question got answered or not, because they can twist it up so good until you don't even know what question you even asked. Okay, liars. And they feel the need to lie because they're always hiding something. You know, let's talk about a liar. A liar is somebody that for some reason or another feels they need to destroy not destroyed, that's the wrong word, I'm not pronouncing it right. They feel the need to tell a story so that you get confused, and they do a good job because you do end up very confused. Oh yes, you don't know what in the world went down when they finished talking. Okay, so most of the time you just say forget it, because what else can you do with these stories? I mean, if you don't say forget it, you're just wasting your time, because you're not going to get the truth out of them, and this is the way they roll. Okay, trust is something that you do not get from them. Okay, so why do you have Mr. or Mrs. lack of trust in your face, in your house? What you got them in there for? Okay, or even if they're on the phone, you can't trust nothing that they even say verbally, and they're not even in front of your face. Verbally, you can't even trust anything they say. You just can't trust nothing they say. Okay, let them go. Please, please tell them bye-bye, because it's just not worth the mental torture that they put you through, because you just can't trust them. Okay. Okay, so at the end of it all, we all have problems, right? We have mental problems. You know, maybe you are suffering from some kind of mental disorder, like maybe you have, I don't know, nervousness or anxiety, or you have a temper, or you're out of control. You know, maybe you have some of those things, right? And and that is your problem. But there's help out there for that. If you would trust someone to help you, that's another thing. Can you trust someone to help you? Because, you know, everybody is not out against you. Okay, the world is not against you. You know, there is some help out there, and you should try to get that help. Now, if you think that you don't need that type of help, all right, then maybe you can just think about your concerns and issues and abilities, and see how you can change yourself. You know, it is possible that you can change yourself, because if anybody can change you, you can. You know you better than anyone. Okay, so you can change you. You can do it one day at a time, or you can do it monthly, or you can just say, okay, this is my problem, so maybe I get nervous when I get upset. So I'm just gonna try to stay calm no matter how nervous I'm feeling in a situation. And then if I can do it for 5 minutes, then I'll see how that works out. And then maybe you can go the next time for 20 minutes and just keep doing it like that. And then sometimes when you look back up on things, it really wasn't that big of a deal that you thought it was in your head. it was really less painful than you thought, but it was just all in how you look at it. And talking about how you look at things, really, life is all about how you look at things, okay? And you want to look at things from a different perspective. You don't want to look at things as they're all problems. Look at it as solutions that you need to come up with, okay? Look at it that way, right? And then if you look at it as a solution, then you could probably solve some of these problems. You know what I mean? Okay, I'll give you an example. You had your children, right? And then they came up with some kind of, excuse me, one second. Okay, I was choking. I had to get something to drink. Okay, so I was talking about you had children, and let's say your child came up with a physical problem that needed to be handled. You seem to be able to handle that very well. You know why? Because for the love that you have for that child, you would do anything to solve that problem, right? Okay, so consider yourself as another child. You are a loving child of your mother, your father. You are a child at heart and mind. So love yourself the same way and look at the problem that way. And you look at it when you with your child, you're very calm and when you look at it, right? So look at your problem the same way and solve your problem one day at a time. Okay, how about that? So I have given you some advice and suggestions on how to solve your problems, okay? It's not every solution, but it's some solutions at least that you could take a look at, okay? All right, this is Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Give it a thumbs up if you like the problems, how to solve your problems, and subscribe if this is your first time on my channel. And please share the video, because there's a lot of people that have problems and they need to know how to solve some of these problems, okay? Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.